Now you want to see two places in which Abraham is talked about. First, historically, is in Genesis chapter 12. Now Abraham did not appear on the scene at all until Genesis chapter 12. And that is a significant thing, because it begins straight away, not with his, his beginnings, his background and so on. It begins straight away with the call of God on Abraham's life, which seems to suggest this significant thing. Until you respond to God's call on your life is not significant. It doesn't count. I attended a Jubilee celebration of a church, 50 years old, recently. And one of the founding elders said, I saw this in a video, it's very interesting. God called him at a certain stage in life. He was working before. And he kind of resisted God's call, he says, I'll work, I'll support the missionaries and all that, but I won't stop my work, I won't go full time. And one time he was on business trip, he almost died, he was in hospital for more than 10 days. God spoke to him and he knew he had to do it. And this was what he said. He's in his 80s. He said, when God calls, you should respond, you should answer God's call. The earlier, the better. But better late than never. Late never comes. But the earlier, the better. And that's true. Now here was Abraham. How old did you think Abraham was when he responded to God's call? Here's another about age, right? Very interesting. 75 years old. Oh, that's an old man, right? Just now, Moses, even older, right? 80. Now, Abraham responded to God's call at 75. And Moses, 80. What did Abraham do? He went out. He went out. And this is what we read concerning his call. The first time Abraham steps on the scriptural scene. Verse 1 of chapter 12. Now, the Lord had said unto Abraham, get thee out of your country, from your kindred, from your father's house, unto a land that I will show you. So the step of faith involves, first of all, a getting out from the known. Getting out from the known. Getting out of your orbit into God's orbit. If you want to have something which you have never had before, you've got to be prepared to do something you've never done before. If you want to do the same old things in the same old way,